Hello guys, it's me Abdi. I'm going to explain a VIX 75 strategy, although I think that this strategy on this level is basic. I mean, whenever you want to learn this VIX 75 or all volatilities, you will need something that will help you when you wanted to find the market structure, the price movement. So VIX 75 is one of the volatilities on binary.com, and it is in indices market or synthetic indices, and this volatility is the best one of all volatilities in binary.com. In our last lesson, I have been explaining about the volatilities, and I said that all VIX or all volatilities always go up. So first you have to understand the behaviors of all volatilities. In this lesson, you will learn some of the most important things that you will need before you do any trade on this market. First, you need number one, indicators, because on the strategy which we are going to use on VIX 75, we need to have tools that will identify the market trend, the interest, the risk management, and also the price movement. So every trader has a strategy, every trader has technique. So I will show you some of my basic technique that I always use when I wanted to. By the way, we have here a strategy requirements. On this strategy, which we use the VIX 75, we will use on number one, indicators. The indicators in this market, we need indicators. The indicators always indicate the market levels. For example, let me show you on my chart and find and type on the address there, as you see, tradingview.binary.com, and then when we get the chart, then we have to change it, the VIX into 75 or R75. In here the V is stand for volatility, but in trading we use the R, so we will use VIX 75, or we can write directly to 75, and then we will see the volatility 75 in index. As I already told you, this market always goes uptrend. This market always goes uptrend, and I think you will not really get confused. You will not really get confused understanding it. I'm here with you to make you understand. So don't worry, you will find it easy, and that is how you find the trend of the market until you take from there. See, so that is the trend of the market. But let us know the levels of the market. As I told you already, you need to know the levels of the market. So we use indicators. The S stands for support and R stands for resistance. And this zone or this area are the place or the where we always use to know which level the market has. We wanted to find the top or the down of the market. So don't worry, go on the chart and then change the time frame, because whenever we wanted to make some analysis, so we needed to change the time frame. So don't worry. Okay, we also need in number two the momentum. Whenever we want the market, for example in 75, so one of the basic volatility of all volatilities on binary.com, because the momentum always respects your analysis, because there is no any more opposites that can make your prediction wrong, or you will also find everything can be possible. As how you mention it, everything is good, because VIX 75 in momentum, it always tells the right trending index. So in number two, we have to know the momentum, and momentum is how we can predict the market. For example, volatility 75, we can predict the trending index, the trending, whether it is uptrending or downtrending. Okay, remember the market can also be in three states: the uptrending state, the downtrending state, and also the ranging state or the consolidation. I hope you understand all those basic informations. In number three, you will need the indices. The indices is also a part of our strategy requirements, because every trader makes a trade or places a trade on his time. When the market gives you a trend, you wanted to place an entry, and each entry requires a plan how you want to place an entry. The entry on volatility 75, you need to know how much lot size will you use. You need to know where you can place on your trade. You need to know how you can place your TB or take profit line. You have to know how you can place or how you can put on the trade a stop loss, and that is a kind of how to make entries. Sometimes you need to know when to make entries and where to make entries. So that is in our requirements of volatility 75 strategy. In number 4, a trader must have an ability that he can manage any risk, because when you are a trader, you know the price action or the price movement sometimes in retracement or reversals can make some breakouts or can break your analysis, whether it's up or down. So that you have a little amount in your account and your equity is not equivalent to all you trade, because there are a risk management strategies or risk management plans that you did not do. If you do the risk management, then you can hold your trade. But the risk management is the most important part of our strategy requirements on volatility 75. If I tell you something very exciting, volatility 75 is one of the let me tell you, is a volatile index. Is a volatile, I mean volatility 75 moves fast. It moves fast, so that whenever you place an entry and you don't know whether the market makes reverse or makes breaks, whether it is up or down, then you have $100 or 200 or 1,000, and then you did not also make any plan with your lot size, stop loss, then that is a risk. So you must learn a risk management. In number 5 is the exits. The exits, it tells us, or it's also good to know a trader when to exit a placed trade, when to exit a trade. I mean, you place an entry, and then you have to know where that entries will also take the profit. On that area or on that zone, you can place a TB, so we can say it's exits. And sometimes you can manually exit any trade, but you need to know some crafts that you can know how to exit your placed trade. So where is my exit point? How can I exit? And when can I exit? That is all the requirements that this strategy means, because it's our second lesson, so we cannot explain more on this strategy. In the next video I will explain much more than this, don't worry. So first, analyze. As I mentioned it in the second slide, indicators are helpful for a trader, because whenever you want to find the level of every price moves, or every price moves, we need to find indicators. The indicators will always tell us. Guys, here we have a price that moves up, down, 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 but we don't know which level that the price is on now, and we don't know where the nearest level of the price is, and where do we think that the price will go now. Will it go up, or will it has the continuation, or will it be back? We really don't know. So that is why we need to find some indicators that will tell us where the price level is. So go on and then change the time frame. So let me change it into 4 hours. As you see here, we need to know the top and down analysis. The top and down analysis. What do I mean? What do I mean? What do I mean top down analysis? Whenever we wanted to find the levels of the market, whenever we wanted to find the levels of the market, we have to have a big time frame, a bigger time frame, and that time frame we will know how long or the distance that the price moves from down to top, or from top to down. So now we will make from top to down. Okay, in here, go here and then find how the indicator helps us. Okay, and let me go here, and then this is the down. Okay, I can also say so, but I always find this one, because this is exactly okay. Go there, the trend line. Here's the trend line. Okay, from top to down. Okay, go and select the trend line. Okay, then you see there, we see just like triangle, the triangle, but not completed, because there is some breakouts here that happened here. So those breakouts made a change on the market, but we need to find the real zone which levels will tell us. As you see, the resistance are always levels, and then we need to have the resistance. Go and find your resistance zone. As you see here, we have a resistance zone. Okay, we have there, we have your resistance zone there. Don't worry, till good, but we don't need it. We're using now 4-hour time frame on VIX 75. So right now we see, okay, that's a daily trend line, daily chart trend line. You see how long it is. Okay, don't worry. And now we can see that the market is up now. Okay, the market is up now. Okay, is uptrend now. Okay, but our main point is to find so what are we expecting the market will have? And we are expecting to have our support zone now. Okay, there is our support zone, there is our support zone. And then okay, we need to have this is the 4-hour time frame, and we need to have our POC, point of control, because we need a line which tells us each price movement is deviation, because a price moves, but we need to have a line or area where the price always touches, like here. Okay, let me take the horizontal line, like here. Okay, on here or in here, sometimes here is the target, and that's really good. That's almost the price move is up, and then it did not reach the BOZ line, the point of control, where the deviation market happiness. So now I have here my BOC. On the BOC we can also name or wait and close. We can also name TB line, or we can also call the take profit line. So don't worry, everything is step by step, and then you will understand. Here is our 4-hour support zone. Okay, then let me change the color. Is red. On that area, you can see here is a support zone. There is a support line, and that is where the price is now going to touch, but we cannot really say it will touch until we see that it will break out there. We have to wait and see how the price moves. So if the price breaks out this resistance line, then we can say it will touch over there, or we have to wait. When it breaks this, then it will break this one. So it will break this one, and then it will also break that over one, the highest resistance line. And then we see here, okay, so do you see that the price, okay, it has the two double bottoms, but it tried to break out here and to break down here, but the two times it was the same and not break it down over the support zone. So okay, let me change the color. Okay, so I hope this is so simple and understandable, and you can understand how I made this drawing. So whenever you are a beginner, make a top-down analysis, top and down analysis. Okay, and all the prices, they are not looking the same anytime. So when you find the 4-hour and you see that it break out the BOC line, this is the BOC line, is a top analysis, because you are making a stronger or a bigger time frame. So go on 1 hour and then find how things is changed, because they are not always the same. As you see now, all of those activities which we have done has gone, because Okay, here we need another way that we can always make a design. So sorry, so now you see that the 1 hour has the same shape of a market movement with a 1 hour and 4 hour. It has the same, but now we're not going to continue on that analysis because we are still beginner and we need more as a fundamental or basically. So that is how you wanted to make the support and the resistance. As you see, as I already made, that's the way you will make it too. So let me change it into 4. Okay, so the ranging and the trending and the ranging state. So the ranging state, the trending state. What is the trending state? The trending state is when the market has a trend, and it always has a chance that you can go on the market and trade. Okay, on the trending state, it can be two states. Trending states can be two states: an uptrending market, or a downtrending market. So the other condition is a ranging or consolidation. The ranging or the consolidation is when the market does not have a higher high movement or lower low movement. It has the same price movement, so it goes with the same sound, with the same area, like this square. It goes from here and then it goes there, here, like the zigzag, but does not have any higher ups or higher lows. So at this time we say that the market is consolidating, so there is no chance to get in. It's a time to wait and watch the market. So in the ranging state, the market will not always have a time or chance that you can place an order. Always we need to find the trending state. Also we can let me tell you, if you are a provisional trader, there you can do trading. I mean on the ranging or the consolidation, but you will work with the smaller time frame. You will work on the smaller time frame. But I'm not advising you to trade on ranging market when you are a beginner. When you are a beginner, you need to not try to practice with your real account on ranging market. But if you are an expert trader, you can do if you know how to scalp. But now let us focus on trending state. When the market has trending state, we have the chance that we can do trading on the market, whether it's uptrending state or down trading state. So whenever we want to identify time frame for almost the price, as you see now, I use the 4 hours time frame and the daily time frame. Why? Because I want to get the trend of the market. I use the daily. When I want to find the trend, as you see that this line is too small now. But when I choose 4 hours, you see how long it will be. So at the time I have a 4 hours, I cannot see the right. How can I draw? Because I can see on this level and I can see on this level, but there is another level on here. So how can I properly see the longest distance the price movies came from? Okay, let me choose the day, the daily time frame. That is because not only this one, I can see from here up, 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 up. So don't worry, that's what I'm talking about. And you need to have that idea with finding the trend of the market. And that's why I said in the ranging market, and trending market, that is the big. Okay, there is no need to ask again what the VIX or volatilities are and how they move. As I already told you, volatilities has behavior of movement in the market, and as a pattern it always moves like the M pattern or the W pattern. In other ways, we can say it moves the double tops and the double bottoms as a pattern. And I also said VIX 75 is one of the best volatilities of all, because there is a big difference that I will explain in the next video. So now we know how to identify the trending. So if the market has a direction, whether it is uptrending or downtrending. So let me see here. Okay, here we have uptrending, okay. Okay, I don't know what's wrong. Okay, in here you see I have an uptrend. So whether the market has a direction like this, a good direction, the price moves from down to up, and then in here you see the price moves from up to down. Okay, and you see now, and you see the price moves from up to down. So it has a good direction, it has a good trend. So this is a downtrend, and this is also an uptrend. So that's what we call the trending market. When the market has those trends, we call the trending market. So we can get more chances to trade on the trending market. When the market is on trending state, we have a money chance that we can big out from the market. Anytime the market is trending, we can find a chance to trade on. But how do we find the ranging? There are many ways that you can identify the ranging. Okay, in any time like this, the price moves not anywhere, it moves the same, because sellers and buyers has the same power, like this area. And we can also find many other ways to recognize the ranging market. Like this area, we see the prices were moving the same, they did not move, they did not make in. At this time it was a day, days and days. You see in 2018, you see in 2018, and now it's 2020. So now it was a time the market was ranging, and you see the market is still going up, up, up. and now it is up, going up, down, up, 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 up. So let us find how the market has a ranging. Whenever you see candles, more candles that moves the same and not going up or down, they move the same, then you can recognize that at that time the market was consolidating. Like here, okay, the market was consolidating, okay, and here the market was consolidating, okay, okay, no worries, you can understand. Okay, anytime that the candles were the same, then you can recognize that the market was consolidating. So no worries about those ranging state. We do not do any trade at all on the trending state. So that's all about how you can analyze and recognize about your resistance level. That's all. Remember, don't trade with what you think, but trade with what the market does. I mean, whenever you are a trader, you have to follow the market structure. Find the market structure. The structure is where you can follow and have trades on it. Don't do something mistake, and don't do anything that you have in your mind by or whether it is not having any deal with the market structure. Always trade with what the market does. Do not do anything from yourself. So now, okay, we will have an indicator, the momentum, the price, where the price moves, but we don't have any scale, any other scale numbers like this scale number, the price values. So we need to find a way that you can understand, the market. So we will use an indicator which is called the momentum, and the momentum has the levels. Like when it's above a level 50, we no longer buy, we will sell. And when the momentum is less than 50, we no longer sell, we buy. Okay, entry is above, and also stop loss is below. And sometimes when there's sell, it will be above. Okay, okay, on overbought and oversold is like the levels on resistance and support. Find you overbought and oversold. I'm not really making you confusion. So ask yourself whenever you wanted to take an action, where is the price is on support or resistance? If yes, okay, for example, the price is on support. When the price is on support, then we buy. We place a buy order. Okay, when the price is on sell, when the price is on resistance, we sell. But we need to have the chance to sell, because we will need to know more about the interest and how we can make interest. M5, I mean a 5 minutes time frame is the only time frame which you can use almost to make entry. Even you can also use the 15 minutes to make entry whenever you wanted to make an entry or place a trade, because the top analysis like the daily time frame or 4 hour always shows you the trend, but you need to have detection of a signals, whether it is sell or buy, and then make entry. When you wanted to make entry,
Okay, have any confirmation of M5 or M15? I mean the 5 minutes time frame chart or the 15 time frame chart. And on the last, it will be the risk management. Whenever you wanted to be a trader, find how you can manage the risk, and when you do that, I hope you will be a successful trader. And on the last, you have to know how you can exit. Let us talk about this on the next video. I hope you got the point. All of the information is that I have explained, and we will be continue this lesson on the next lesson. Thank you.